you all doing, guys? Welcome back to Punk's World. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing super awesome. Well, I've been a busy lad, doing a few things while I've been offline. Done a little bit of work up in the forging area there. The smithy's looking a little bit better. I still have a lot of berries to pick. So yeah, just been doing some touch-up stuff, feeding the pigs, checking the plants. I'm nearly there on some of them. Summer's almost over. I had to kill a few of these fellas because there's a few rifts about. But the trees are looking good. I'm going to knock some of these down shortly. We're going to need some firewood for one. All the rimu trees have grown. Look at that. Our little garden area is looking absolutely mint. I'm loving this. I could just come down here and sit down here and gel out for a while. Looking pretty. A few more pots to fill. Some trees to find about the place. Now Nuccio palm's growing up down here beautifully. I have gone and got some crimson maples I've planted about the place. Just a few. Yeah, I am really quite liking it. Today, guys, we're going to be busy building. We need to get into some tanning, so I'm going to build the tannery finally. I have it marked out down the end here, and I thought I'd put it away from the main building. Shush, guys. Trying to talk to everyone. The goats are still a bit twitchy. They need breeding up. I don't know at what generation these guys calm down, but they are twitchy. We're at Gen 4. And they're certainly twitchy. But we got babies, so that's a good thing. Yeah, well, I figured a tannery would stink a bit. So I've marked out an area, if I can get up on there. This will be sort of it. And I'm thinking of adding a bit in here maybe, I don't know yet. A little bit here somewhere with an outdoor area where we can make some of that really cool leather to get us some better backpacks. I've got a couple of boxes of goodies. Hopefully this will be the build pallet and the things we need for it. I've got a box of tools. So first things first, let's have a look at the layout here. A little bit of a T section. I'll see how we go. This may change, but this is basically what I want. So, oh, bit of lag. Why am I getting lag? Sometimes I get a bit of lag in this wheel. I don't know why. We'll figure it out. I think we might have to make us up some bricks. So I want a brick base to this. So I think we're going to need quite a few. Now I spent ages cooking these in the kiln. Boom. Orange clay bricks. And I'm going to chuck in a few of these tan ones just to break up the monotony of orange clay. I don't know how it's going to look. We'll have to see. So they'll basically replace the packed dirt. Do we really need a bunch of grass on the outside? We don't. So I'm going to get ripping this dirt down and swapping it out for orange clay bricks. Like this, pretty much. And we'll chuck the odd one of these in here and there, just to see what it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty subtle. I don't mind that at all. Alright, I'm going to smash all these down and replace them with some beautiful orange clay brick. that's nice and sorted. I don't mind that at all. So I started putting my flooring and I had an idea like this. A bit of a wooden slat sort of decking style with some of the rotten timber I've got. So I put down some of the wet dirty gravel in the hope you get a few flies out of this, or bugs jumping around. Hopefully they'll come up through the floor. I might have to stick one or two up higher, but that'll be the runoff from the tannery out into this little pond. We'll dirty it up a bit, but let's just chuck a few more of these in, because this will be our tannery floor and it'll be sort of yuck as what I imagine an old stinky tannery was. They're probably very clean, but not this one. So we'll chuck a few of these in. Am I going to run out? Hope not. I think I've got a few more. We may have to go on a bit of a scavenger hunt for some more. Ooh. I did kind of make it a big area, but then I did want to make a tannery a little bit larger than normal. How many more of these have we got? Not a heap. We might knock that one out and that one out and have this different stuff. Seems this is going to be the brunt of the tannery down here. Ooh, we're going to be pushing it, guys. We are. We're going to have to go on a scavenger hunt. Oh, really? Bugger. Yeah, because I would like to fill that. Alright, I'm going to go and have a look through all my boxes and chest monsters and see if I've got much more of this stuff. Ooh. We might have to knock you out and mix you up a bit, buddy. Alright, I'm going to go on a bit of a look-see and see what I can come up with. Willikers. Well, after a good rummage, we've got just enough. Only just. They're a little different. They're aged like, oh, we need to debark them, I reckon. Oh, do we? Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks naff. Is debarking them going to make them look more naff? Let's have a quick look with one. We're doing it. That's all we got. Beggars can't be choosers. We can always replace it later. But that is all the aged logs we have in stock. Yeah, that should sort of do it once we sort of plank it. You know, the good stuff towards the end, the more rotten. I intend to have all my water barrels down here. We'll see how we go. Right, I'm going to go ahead and hit all this with the pantograph and the chisel and board it up, and then I think I'll stick some bricks up to the height we want our walls and think about wallage. And a floor for the main office, which I was hoping to do with them, but I think we'll go with something else. We might go walnut. I want walnut for the walls, or maple for the walls. Not a super fan of maple. I'm going to have a look and see what I like. We'll have a play. Yeah, well, I like that. It's not how I planned it, but we've put a bit of a wall in. Oh, we got baddies already. Medium, yeah, well, we'll close the door, not that that's going to help. We've got now 4 walls. Are you underneath here, fella? Might be underneath there. We got a crawler under there. We might have to put some lights under the floor. Anyway, the wall come up alright. I added another layer of brick around the top. Just because you guys are going to give me the willies. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and slap up a few more of these walls. Yeah, we have the ventilation, I think, just in this bit. There will be a wall up here. That'll be some kind of office and storage. But this will keep the place aerated a bit. I don't even know what I'm going to do for a roof yet. What do we got in the boxes of goodies? Oh, well, we'll come up with wall when we get there. We'll see. We'll get some walls in place so we can build at night and make this a bit safer. I'm liking the floor. It'll do the trick. Gonna have to make a few more of these support beams, I think. So some will go like that. We'll see how it goes. We may change them around a bit. Let's just get some walls up, I think. Kind of helps if you have them selected, eh? The maple turned out alright. Not usually my first choice of timber, but I think we'll do quite fine with the brick. Let's grab a barrel. Where's your barrels at? Because I'm going to place the barrels, I think, down here like this. Yeah, that makes them stand out. Are you throwing stones from under there, fella? Really? Good on you. We may have to do something about that under there. Having crawlers down there ain't going to be fun. Come on. You can do it, buddy. There's a hole right here you can get out. I'm sure a crawler can fit under here. Maybe not. Alright, I'm going to get stuck into these walls. I'll bring you back in when we've got our walls up. And we might start building the office. Totally awesome, guys. We got the walls in. Oh, we just walk into the corner. Gee, punk. Lucky I noticed that. It's going to have to go because that looks naff. Got many bricks left? A few. That's a bit better. Alright, so walls are in. I think that's how I like it. Yeah, it'll do. Put some barrels down to see where everything's going to fit. And check this out, guys. Totally unintentional. But if we're in the right spot here, we've got an empty barrel. We can fill it full of water, reach the water under the floor, and fill up the barrel. Yeah, I like that. That's not a bad design feature. Totally planned that. That was intentional. Not. I think I'll put some kind of little table here. This will be storage area for leather and bits to make leather. We'll have a bit more around here for ease access. I'm going to get me some more of these little paper thingies to put on the crates in here, so we got them all labelled. The little office, we'll put a bit of a desk in here. As for a little outside area, I'm not sure whether I want to do it here or over here. We might do it over here, I think. Yeah, for cooking candles and stuff. We'll see how we go. Now, I haven't decided on a roof yet. I think I'm going to get stuck into decorating some stuff. Filling up containers. We'll see how we go. I'm definitely liking the floor. It's doing fun. I chucked some lights down there. There's a few lights down there and a dead thing. So, I'm guessing, have we actually got any normal hides? I've got a pile of oak I brought over, so we could probably take that in and put it somewhere. So I'm thinking we'll come in, we'll go left. This will be, what are these, 5 each? Yeah. Yeah, so light tannin, dark tannin. This will be for our prep, so that'll be lime and stuff. So I'm guessing one of these is going to be oak, because we want a few decent quantities of oak in here. We might borrow that one. Oh, let's put one down first. Pick that one up. We can just chuck oak in here. Like that. Now, I have any, I'm sure I brought charcoal along to draw on them with. Yeah, we did. There. So I'm pretty sure you just, yeah, look at that, 70 oak logs. Beautiful. We're going to put down a few more bits of oak. We'll probably do that side as well, but what have we got? We don't have any hides here. We've got scraped hides, prepared hides, soaked hides. We need some fresh hides. Oh, she's a bit foggy through here. Into the butchery we go. Oh, that one's a bit naffed. Can you do anything with... I've got fat here. Oh yeah, so we can save them. Because we wouldn't mind some normal. So we want some fat over there as well. Take them over. We might be able to chuck them. We've got lime here. We've got some lime. We've got bugger all room. Let's get rid of some of the oak. Some lime. We kind of want some water. There's the water down here. There's water source down this side too. Look at this beautiful intentional feature of being able to fill your buckets, your barrels. Like that, see? Totally intentional. So we want 50. I want 50, there we go, and then we can put all of those in there, yeah. So in here can be sort of hide storage. And I think the oiled hides, while we're waiting for them to turn, can actually go on the floor. Yes, they can. Oh, that one can't. Don't know why you couldn't go on that block, but never mind. That kind of looks the part. I think we'll chuck the fat in the barrel. It's not like it's going to go off. Why can't you see it? Oh well, never mind. Lime can go in here as well for now. Alright, I'm going to start filling this place up with bits and bobs. We've got all our windows in. I went for the redwood maple, or the redwood, to sort of match the windows with the door. Bit of chert around the doorway. Now we're going to think about a roof and filling it up. Right, I decided to go for the walnut roofing. Looks alright, I suppose. We'll see once it's done. It's not going to be the easiest to put up because I've done it a little different. This is going to be a little twitchy to put up. And will probably fall off about 4 million times. I think that tree's going to be in the way of some of it. So we might have to get the... Have we got it? I have. Got a saw out just so we can cut off the old log. But this stuff seems alright. It'll keep us dry when it rains. I think that's pretty much about all it's really going to do. We're going to make some caps. So, how are we going to do this here without getting totally... Can we cut one off? Yeah, we can cut a couple off. That's not too bad, actually. Oh, I still can't move. There we go. While we're using high fertility soil, we've got packed dirt coming out of our ears. Yeah, that should be alright. We're going to get through here, we are. Alright, well I'm going to slap the rest of this roof out. I think I'm going to go this away and then change the angle of the roof for the end bit. Alright, I'll catch you all when I've gone mad from roofing. Yeah, run out of walnut again. Not much left to go, just a few little pieces. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with the end here. So we're going to have to run over to the wood shack and get... Oh, it's a bit of a good view up here. I mean, it really is. Alright, best we get down. Head off over to the little lumber yard. I'm pretty sure we got plenty of walnut left. We've got a few trees to chop down before winter hits, just to stock up. Walnut. Ooh. 4 stacks should be enough. We might just replace our food while we're here. Throw that up on the shelf. Go down to the cellar. That's the other thing I wanted to show you. While I was offline and busy knocking stuff around, I knocked in a few more little cellars for food, and we installed these food shelf cabinets. Now they're pretty good. They keep things a little bit longer, but they hold a stack of these. So we put them in just to test them out. I'm liking them so far. They're not cheap to make, but they're doing the trick. Better have feed, and we should get on with our roofing. That's looking pretty good from here. I don't mind the walnut at all. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm liking that. Alright, let's get up there. So we need some more of these things. And they are like so. Yeah, they're 2 each. Let's see how far 10 gets us, eh? Should get me to the end here. If we don't keep mucking them up. Alright, now what are we going to do in the end here? I've got a couple of these, or do I want outer corners? Let's try the outer corners. What do the outer corners look like? Nope. Let's have a look at our handy dandy little book. Outer. We want at least 2 of them. Guaranteed we're going to put it on the wrong way. Of course we are. Really, Jimmy? I suppose we're falling down to pick him up. We might just... Yeah, that's really annoying. I always put these on the wrong way. I suppose we could make some kind of wrench or something to fix that problem up, but let's just do that. Nope, that's not how we want you to go, buddy. Or that way. I don't even know if these are going to work like this. I don't know. Oh yeah, I suppose that'll sort of look right. Why don't you just go the opposite side, buddy? Yeah, like that, I suppose. Now, have I got a... Oh yeah, that cuts the mustard. What do you reckon? Not too naff at all. Alright, well that's the roof done. I think I've got... Oh, yeah, missed the pillar completely. So that's like that. We can take all this stuff down. Oh, we did come one more down. Alright, so we're going to have to go... like that, maybe? That's the bugger. Like that. Alright, I'm going to slap these right around the side. And that'll be our roof basically complete. Did we need to do that here? We did need to do that here. Alright, so a little bit more fiddling about to go. Alright, well, it's getting dark. The drifters are out. But I think we've done in here. I'll put a few tools up. A few add-ons here. They're nothing fancy. It is just a tannery after all. We got one of those there. A little stiletto I made. This area is for our lime and lime water. So we got plenty of lime. We got a little bit of oak. So we got our weak tannin, our dark, our strong tannin. And these ones are prepared. So, I guess we can scrape them. No, they go into dark. Yep, we've done that, but they go into here. Beauty. So I don't have too many hides left. Hey, we've got 11 there. They can chuck them in there. So they can go in there. Beauty. Now, the big ones we're going to save for the better leather because you can't use the small ones. I don't know what we're going to put in there. I've done a little bit outside. Oh, crikey, there's heaps of drifties out here. What the? Just a few. Fellas. What are we, medium? Calm, it says calm. Calm my butt. I think we're going to go for a nap and then I'll show you what we've done over the other side. Crikey. There's just a few drifties about. Alright. Back in the house. Close the doors. Nap time with Punk. Alright. Early morning. Hungry. Time for a feed. Alright, where were we before we were rudely interrupted by drifters on a calm night? Alright, so tannery's looking good. I've done this little thing. This is going to be a little cook up area for candles, I reckon, and the fancy leather. Now, the fancy leather is going to take a lot more effort. I don't think we're going to be able to make it today. We're going to have to go for a bit of a mining mission to find the right ingredients. So, for starters, we need large hides. And we need to scrape them, and then we can turn them into chromium tanned hides, which needs chromium sulfate, which is made with sulfuric acid and chromite. So we're going to need to find chromite for starters. We need plenty of saltpeter and plenty of powdered sulfur. I think we've got a fair bit of sulfur and a little bit of saltpeter. So, get out the door here. I'm going to finish off this little hut out here, put a door on it so we're safe. Dig it out. We're going to need some kind of decent flooring in here. I made it outside because we're dealing with nasties. Making sulfuric acid and all that kind of jazz and playing with nasties and cooking them up could be dangerous to our health. So, we've got a little hut outside for it. We'll take that one out. So I'm going to build up this, chuck a floor in it, put a couple of little things for cooking on in here, and some storage, and hopefully it'll look alright. Well, I'll be damned, it came out alright. I'm actually quite liking that. So we've got a functional tannery, a functional little outdoor burny area for the nasties. We can make candles down here. We can make our tough leather. It's tight, it's compact, but it'll do. And the tannery's looking good. Even got a bit of a swamp out the back here with the runoff. Yeah, I'm liking it. I put me pass in, cleaned up my chest monsters bar the tools. Better take them with us. I'm thinking the office might need a chair at some point and something more on this wall. But for now, it'll do. Certainly liking it. I'm loving the floor. We may put stuff up there later for overflow. I don't think we're going to collect a lot of leather. You never know. You never know. Well guys, that's it for me for this one. I hope you had a fun time with the tannery. I think I'm going to have to go on a boot scoot to the middle of nowhere and find some chromite. Till then, rock on.